What's good, everybody? It's the Clown with Cap Show. The NBA season is finally here. The 2024-2025 tip-off is tonight. We got the Minnesota Timberwolves versus the Los Angeles Lakers and the New York Knicks versus the Boston Celtics. It's amazing. I mean, this year, really the offseason went fast for the NBA. And we look at the GOAT, LeBron James. He's playing in his 22nd NBA season. Pretty iconic. LeBron's been in the NBA almost a quarter of a century. It's pretty insane. A lot of people want to hate on LeBron, but LeBron, 39 years of age, he's going to play with his son, Bronny. The Lakers drafted Bronny this year in the draft, and it's going to be the first son and father on the same court at the same time. It's going to happen this year. So LeBron's going to make history yet again, playing with his son. Now, a lot of people want to give LeBron James some crap and Bronny, saying Bronny's not ready for the NBA, which I would agree. I would say, yeah, Bronny should have stayed all 4 years in college and then came to the NBA. But when your dad's LeBron James and he's the GOAT, the greatest basketball player of all time, if you're Bronny, anybody in Bronny's shoes is going to say, hey, you know what? I'm going to go to the NBA. Even though I'm not ready right now, I can only get ready, though. Playing against the best players, competing against the best players, playing against the best players in practice every single day. In the gym, you're in the gym against NBA players instead of getting better against college players. You're going to get against the top level guys. So I don't fault Bronny. A lot of people want to give Bronny crap. Bronny recently had a good game. I think he had like 17 points and stuff like that in the preseason. But we will see this matchup. We can't wait. And the Lakers this year, they're going to have to make a deep push. Are they going to win a championship game? I don't know. Like, are they going to win it all this year? Is LeBron James going to get his 5th NBA championship? That's the big question in LA right now. And it doesn't only start with LeBron James. It starts with Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis still looks like the same type of player. Doesn't look like he really elevated his game any different. Still looks kind of skinny. And it's just like, well, if I'm Anthony Davis, man, like I've always said, he's got to hit the weight room. And he still kind of looks kind of skinny. It's just like, man, Anthony Davis could add 15, 20 pounds of muscle and just literally bully everybody. Everybody, even on the defensive end. But I don't know what it is with Anthony Davis. He doesn't see a weight room. I don't think he believes in the weight room. Pretty crazy, right? But let's hope he got better over the offseason. Let's hope his shot got better. Because we know Reeves got better over the offseason. We saw in the preseason this year that, hey, Reeves is a nice talent. He is. He's that guy that he's going to be their go-to guy to shoot threes, to score buckets. And their head coach, J.J. Redick with the Lakers. I love it, man. I think he's a great player. He was a great player at Duke. Great NBA player he was, too. Lasted a lot of years in the NBA. So J.J. Redick, man, he's just a student of the game. He understands the game. So I think that's a great addition for the Los Angeles Lakers. It really is, dude. Like, their whole thing is to win, man. So they got that. So I can't wait, man. So they added some new pieces. They added Dalton Kmet, a rookie out of Tennessee. They drafted in the NBA draft. And then obviously Bronny James they still got Cam Reddish. They got some of these guys, Gabe Vincent as well. So it's going to be interesting to see how the Lakers add up this year in the NBA. I think they're going to make the playoffs. Now, will they win an NBA championship? I don't know. Like, nobody knows right now. Obviously, I want LeBron James to win his 5th NBA championship. Absolutely. Who doesn't? And we see the Boston Celtics are playing tonight, the reigning defending champions with Tatum. They got Tatum. They got Jaylen Brown. They got Derek White, Porzingis. They're just great, right? They got a great team. I mean, they're just amazing. They just won the NBA championship. So they are the defending champs right now. And they're playing the Knicks. With Brunson and those boys, it's going to be great. I think the whole NBA season this year is going to be good. Russell Wilson's in Denver right now, which is crazy. We used to see Russell Wilson fighting, literally arguing with the Denver fans. Now he's on that team in Denver, man. It's just pretty crazy how it works out, how it started, just how it is right now with Russell Westbrook. He still doesn't know how to shoot a jumper. It's pretty crazy. Westbrook's been in the NBA over 10 years and still cannot shoot a consistent jump shot. I don't know how that's not even possible, dude. Like, Westbrook still shoots bricks every single time. I don't know how he does that, man. I don't know. Does he not practice in the offseason or what? Or does he just do conditioning or what? Because him shooting these trash-ass jump shots, it blows my mind, man. It really does. But he's with with the Denver Nuggets, man. I mean, with Jokic, it's a good look for them. It really is. And then the Phoenix Suns, obviously, with KD, you know, they got Booker, automatic bucket on the Olympic team, so he won the gold medal. Shout out to Devin Booker. It's going to be interesting to see. Klay Thompson is no longer a Golden State Warrior now. That blows my mind. It really does. It kind of hurts in a way because we're used to seeing the splash blows with Steph and Klay Thompson and those guys. But now with Klay Thompson going to Dallas, it's just like, man, it makes things so different. Golden State just doesn't feel right. Doesn't feel the same anymore. But Steph Curry is probably going to retire a Golden State Warrior. I don't think he's going to join another team in his whole career. I think that's great for Steph. If I'm Steph Curry, if I had the possibility, I want to say, hey, I want to retire a Golden State Warrior. I don't want to go somewhere else where, you know, all these different players play up for different organizations. No, I think Steph Curry's going to end up in Golden State his whole career, similar to like Tim Duncan in San Antonio. Tim Duncan stayed on San Antonio Spurs his whole career, never changed. Same thing with Dirk Nowitzki, those guys, Kobe Bryant, all these type of guys stayed on the same organization the whole career. And that's what I want to see from Steph Curry. I don't want to see him going somewhere else his last 2 years of his NBA career. It's just dumb. I don't think that's going to happen, but Steph Curry's going to continue to do what he does, and that's hit threes. It just drain threes on people, just make them look silly. Steph Curry, arguably one of the greatest NBA players of all time. He's in my top 10 list of all-time greatest players. I have to put Steph Curry in there. He's the greatest shooter we've ever seen, ever. No one's come close. Even Ray Allen, he was a great shooter. He's nowhere close to Steph Curry. I mean, Steph Curry just changed the whole dynamic of the game. Changed the way people want to play now. Changed the way teams want to play, how they want to run offense. Now they want to pull up from three now because of Steph Curry. That's the Steph Curry effect, man. I love Steph Curry, man. Just a great ambassador for the game. He really is, man. It's going to be interesting. We got the Miami Heat with Jimmy Butler, Jimmy Buckets. He's not dressed weird this year. I think they're going to do well with Tyler Hero and company with the Heat. Now, my Indiana Pacers, how are they going to do this year? I don't know. We still have Miles Turner. I think Miles Turner could be way better than what he is. Tyrese Halliburton, I expect him a big year as well. He was on the Olympic team, but really didn't contribute that much. He just fat suit, you know. Hey, he just fit the description of a good, you know, Indiana Pacer that can play well in the Olympic team, even though he didn't really get clocked. I don't understand that. They still didn't have Kyrie on that team. Pretty crazy to me, but my Pacers were expecting to make the playoffs this year. We're expecting to make a deep run. I don't know. What we add this year? Did we add any key pieces of the puzzle? Did we add a dominant scorer to the table? Did we add a physical presence? You know, because Miles Turner, I just feel like does not play physical whatsoever. I think Miles Turner could be way better than what he is. I really do. And then you have Giannis and the Bucks. They're going to do their thing. I don't think they're going to win a championship this year. I don't. They just don't have the shooters to do it. You know, Giannis is going to do his thing. He could arguably win league MVP this year. He really can. He can. It's going to be a long shot for him to do that, but, you know, you just still can't. But the NBA is here today, man, and I just think, man, when LeBron James and Steph Curry retire, it's kind of when I'm going to take a step back from the NBA and realize, man, like, it's just not the same anymore. The NBA isn't. It's a lot more ticky-tacky. It's just a lot different game than what it used to be. Even the early 2000s when KG was around. You know, you had the Pistons. You had Chauncey Billups and those guys. Rasheed Wallace. Just the game was just more physical. I think now the game is just kind of lightened up in a way. You know, the Timberwolves are nice. You know, you got so much talent there. I just think, man, Baby Jordan's over there. Everybody's saying he's the next Jordan. I just think overall, man, I obviously want LeBron James to win his 5th championship. That's what has to happen for LeBron James. Before LeBron James does retire and hang it up, which I do think is coming in the near future, I would say in the next 2 to 3 years, LeBron James will no longer be in the NBA. I think you put 25 years in and that's it. LeBron James is going to set off into the sunset. Who knows? LeBron James, this could be LeBron James' last year in the NBA. I highly doubt it, but it could be. It could very well be. So I think LeBron James understands, hey, I have my son Bronny on the team. We can make history in the NBA. First son-father duo on the same court at the same time. It's never happened. I think it's great. I think it's great for the NBA. I really do. I think it's something that will not happen again. I don't, man. LeBron James, man, he's just that type of great talent, man, that it's never going to happen again. And we saw over this offseason. Derrick Rose, the Chicago great, retire, hang it up. Even though he won't go in the Hall of Fame, he's in my Hall of Fame. Shout out to Derrick Rose, man. I mean, what a time, man. What a time. But I just think overall, looking at even the Memphis Grizzlies this year, we look at Ja Morant. Huge high expectations for Ja Morant and company. It's going to be one of them things where if Ja Morant's got his head on straight, if he's got everything on straight, thinking good, everything, I do think the Memphis Grizzlies can really make a deep run. Why not, dude? I mean, you have a once-in-a-generational lifetime talent here in Ja Morant. So, like, you need to capitalize on this. And you got Zach Edey from Purdue, over a 7-foot guy. You're going to add that element, too. I think the Memphis Grizzlies are a dark horse NBA team this year with Ja Morant, with Zach Edey and company, man. I can't wait, man. But as far as my Los Angeles Lakers go and LeBron James, I'm predicting that he will eventually, if not this year, next year, win his 5th NBA championship and retire and set off into the sunset and call it a career. Most points all time, most triple-doubles in NBA Finals history of all time. LeBron James is the GOAT, man. Ain't no way around it. You heard it from Cap, no cap. LeBron is the GOAT. The NBA season is here. It's the Cloud with Cap show. Let's go!